Listen up, traders. In this video, we're going to show you how to maximize your trading impact by unleashing the power of PairTrade Finder's top 60 US stock pair stars. Imagine getting winning stock pair trading signals delivered directly to you. Are you intrigued? Picture this. You're receiving real-time, high-probability stock pair trading signals that back-tested at an average net profit of $473 a trade. Not just any signals, but those that land directly into your email inbox or straight into your Interactive Brokers account. It's not just convenience, it's a strategic advantage, and it's real. Get elite selection by experts, your gateway to trading success. Think about trades born from the proven techniques and discipline of former hedge fund professionals, meticulously selected. These stock pairs aren't just chosen, they're crafted for a strong chance of success. This isn't guesswork, this is precision. Let's talk about the top 60 US stock pair stars, the game changers. What are we looking at here? We're looking at a carefully crafted and curated set of 60 US stock pairs that are ready for long, short trades. They're expertly researched. We spent hundreds of hours in backtesting, profitability filtering, and fundamental analysis of over 2,200 companies. We do the heavy lifting. These pairs can be seamlessly integrated into your platform. You can auto-load these into PairTrade Finder Ultimate Alpha 3.0 upon subscription. The launch date? We made this available for our members on January 8th, 2024, and trading execution of these pairs has never been easier. You can semi-auto-trade, or now with Ultimate Alpha 3.0, our latest platform, you can full auto-trade these signals directly into IB Trader Workstation. We also have flexible signal delivery. You get it by email, so you can trade them with any brokerage if you don't want to use IB. And basically, we're delivering you an efficient learning curve. You can master stock pair trading quickly and efficiently. If you want a detailed review of our selection criteria for these pairs, go to this web address here and you'll see everything that we do. Let's take a look at the January vintage top 60 backtest results over the last 12 months. First, a quick summary of the screening. The new top 60 used a 3-year backtest with 60-day lookbacks for the moving average of the core ratio and of the standard deviation calculations. We have an entry of plus or minus 2.7 standard deviations, and we exit at plus or minus 1 standard deviation. Trades are stopped out at 60 days. That's the time stop in our analysis here, and in the top 60, when they auto-load to your platform, they will be set at a $10,000 a leg default position size. A trader can scale that up or down according to one's account size and good judgment. This analysis here we've shown you using CFD 5-to-1 IB CFD leverage and putting in place some conservative safeguards. One needs about an 80 grand account to be trading these on $10,000 a leg. So if one has an 8 grand account, one trades them on $1,000 a leg. If one has an $800,000 account, one could go up to $100,000 a leg. We look for co-integrated pairs, 0.90 or better. We're looking for win rates above 75%. Average net profits got to be at least $300 per pair. In backtest, we don't want max drawdowns greater than 20%, and usually much less than 15%. There are 120 tickers here, 0 duplications, 39 industry subsectors, great diversification. There's a few higher volatility pairs, greater than 3%. Always check that. If it's over 3%, we'd like to scale down our position size, take it down to 5,000 a leg. And if it's over 4.5, we probably wouldn't trade it at all. There's a few wildcard pairs we put in here, and just a quick reminder, don't trade raw signals when you get a signal, even if you're doing full auto trade. We still like to do semi-auto trade, not full auto trade, because we like to screen and make sure it's not an M&A event or some kind of scandal on one of the symbols. We want to make sure we're looking at liquidity-driven signals. So without further ado, you can see over here on the left what the results were of the backtest. 160 trades over the year, $75,000 profit, $473 average net profit per trade. The win rate in the backtest was 98%. Average reward risk 2.8 times, about 18 days average per trade. And we do the analysis here of what you would have needed in terms of account size and margin in order to trade all of these. Your margin cost for the year would have been over 10 grand. Your net profit after margin, 65,000. And the return on your account equity would have been in backtest, of course, about 76% or almost 5% per month. Give you a quick example of one of these top 60s. Let's look at Halliburton versus Cactus. It's a new one we've got in there. We've pulled out summary statistics that you need out of PairTrade Finder Ultimate Alpha 3.0. Here's the backtest. You can see it was a 3-year backtest. 8 trades. The pair was 77% correlated, average correlation over the whole period. Its co-integration was 0.98, very high co-integration. If you just left your capital in this pair and nothing else, that is left it dead when the pair wasn't in trade, you still would have made 15% a year. Your max drawdown was only 5%. Your total gross profit, $5,500. Your average net profit per trade was $647, and the total net profit, $5,181. 100% of the trades are winners. Here you see the equity curve of every one of those 8 trades over the 3-year period. Here you can see the moving average of the core ratio, and the green line is the actual core ratio. And every time it got really extended, if it hadn't had a lot of volatility, you get your 2.7 standard deviation entry. And then the exit was when it reverted back to a 1 standard deviation. So here's an entry, here's an exit, here's a nice extended entry, and an exit. Here's every one of those 8 trades over the 3-year period. Quickly, the companies, Halliburton, these are oil and gas service companies, very similar businesses. Cactus is a bit more specialized. It just engages in design, manufacture, and sale of wellhead and pressure control equipment. Halliburton is much wider in terms of all their services, but they have the same customers. And most importantly, you can see here, their betas are almost identical, 2 and 2.03. The market views them identically. Enterprise value to EBITDA, 8 versus 8, well, almost 9. Price to book value, 3.3 versus 3.2. Their dividend yields are very similar. And Zacks, in terms of earnings surprises from either of these two, rates them about equal. So very, very similar businesses. And that's the type of pair we select. And we select 60 of them, and we call them our top 60 stock pair stars. So what's it all about? It's about consistent performance, and the proof is in the profits. Let's take a little reality check here. You're looking at a back test in sample. Back tests are insightful, but let's talk real-world performance. Let's look at the live trading results of these top 30, Fast 50, and then in this case, top 60, which is just launched a day ago. How have they done when we've launched them? Well, despite the usual gap between back tests and live results, the raw, unfiltered live signals from our top 30 and Fast 50 pairs have shown remarkable performance. What you're looking at here is experiencing the blend of scientific approach using an algorithmic and highly structured quantitative approach to selecting trades, and also using a bit of market intuition in determining whether these two companies have that fundamental correlation that they should behave the same. Here's a blog post that shows one of our latest vintages, and we say, boom, 8 weeks in and we're up 5.5% a month. That was 11% in the first 8 weeks. Each one of these web addresses here is a blog post that covers performance in detail. Here's 1 week's trade exits. The performance of these top 30, Fast 50, top 60 pair groups in their first weeks of trading, and you can see plus 11, another plus 11, plus 17 is in the first 2 months. This one did 9% in the first 8 weeks, this 12% in the first 3 weeks. So this is what it's all about. Consistent performance, and the proof is in the profits. What about user experiences? How can our top 60 elevate your trading? Well, there's 25 different quotes of unsolicited comments we've got from our customers. Why don't we just take 5 of them? You pick any 5 random numbers, but let's go. 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So number 1 made $8,000 in 3 weeks. I love your product and I intend on being a lifelong user. That's Chris. 5. I did my biggest profit this year. I'm plus $4,700 this year with your system. And 10. Very impressed with PTF. My only concern is becoming too reliant on it. 15. You guys are doing a great job for the retail trading folks. 20. I really like the integration with Interactive Brokers. Perfect for my needs. 25. A very good product for the PairTrade strategy. The best. You guys can see the slide. You can read what all the other ones were saying. Needless to say, we've got some great feedback here, and we've really helped a lot of people become consistently profitable traders. So your trading revolution awaits. Embark now with PairTrade Finder. Don't just trade, dominate. Don't just participate, lead. The path to trading mastery isn't just open, it's calling you. Embrace the chance with PairTrade Finder Ultimate Alpha 3.0's top 60 U.S. stock pair stars. Get started today and transform your trading journey. Don't wait. Start today.